Hey everybody, it's Jackie, fellow Florida Virtual School Flex parent, sharing with you how to register that fifth grader for sixth grade. The beauty of this is that your student already has an account. Go to FLVS.net. This is what I do. Click on these three little bars over here. I'm going to click on courses. There are probably a million ways to get to this, but this is how I do it. Right here in the middle on the left, it says FLVS Flex courses. So we're going to go there. It wonderfully defaults to the high school tab. You can tab it to middle school or tab it to elementary, but you know what? Our fifth graders are done, so we're going to stay here in middle school. You can look at the courses here, the core courses as well as the electives. I will say once you go into what I call the portal for registering for class, you can actually read more about them there as well. You're not, once you click on them in there, you don't have to register for them. So you can either spend your time here or go ahead and jump into the portal. Down at the bottom, sign up for sign up for grades 6 through 12. This is what you want. You know, our kids are done with elementary. We're headed up here to the 6 to 12. So we're going to click on that. I have already done that. So I'm going to go to my tab. It'll open up a new tab and you go right here. All right, that's what's going to happen. For me, I have deleted out my username and password just again for recording purposes, but you will already have an FLVS student login. Use that. Ask your, have your student next to you and have them put in their username and have them put in their password. I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. All right, here we are at the course catalog. This is really a wonderful, wonderful place. I really like how they've done this. It makes it very easy. Again, we're looking at middle school, so we look at this on the left here in the menu, vertical menu. You can do regular, advanced. I'm just going to click on a regular, and what that'll do is I'll filter all of the courses available for regular middle school, and I won't be confused with the high school or anything else. So I can scroll and look here. Here's all those same courses that were in that previous window on the website. Now we're inside where we're registering for classes. Notice down here there is a page 2 that you can go to. We'll go ahead and just not do that right now, but it even says more. So let's say you want to do a course. If you scroll over it, you can see where it gives you a brief description of the course, and let's say you're like, wow, this looks great. Let's go ahead and select it. If you select it, you can go ahead and get more information. All right, so I clicked on that creative photography and said to select it. Now, even though I selected it in that screen, it doesn't mean I'm now registered for it. We're looking at it. It tells me about the credits, the course code. It's in 2 segments. It's free to Florida residents. I can tweet about it. So basically here, number 1, you want to decide if you're doing just 1 segment or 2 segments or both segments. Now, the beauty of doing both segments, I have been instructed, was that you kind of automatically get the same teacher. But again, it depends on you, what you want to do. Depending on the class and the teacher at the time, you can do segment 1 at your pace again within policy and compliance. And then you can probably choose the start date for segment 2, although I have had some teachers want to start right away. I've had other teachers recognize that, maybe it was during December, January, so there was a break between. Just depends on, again, your teacher. Please never hesitate to contact your teacher about anything, pretty much. So you go ahead and click on, let's say, all segments, and then you read the prerequisites. Sometimes it says, well, you need to have like photography 1 before taking photography 2. I'm just throwing that example out there. This is just middle school, junior high, creative photography 1. Okay, so there isn't any prerequisites for it. So you click number 1. In number 1, you click this checkbox. You understand that it has a prerequisite. Well, it doesn't really, but you're also acknowledging that you have met requirements. So it has these requirements that to have a digital camera, not a cell phone camera. I will tell you, a student of mine has taken this, and you do need a regular camera. It's beautiful because they teach you some basics about safety and care and usage of a camera versus a phone camera. All right, over here you can click on this beautiful little calendar icon, pick your start date. You can start it, next month, the next month, the next month, pick it, and you go ahead and click continue. Now this one popped up with Sarasota Virtual Academy. For me, that actually is incorrect. I don't know why that actually popped up. And so there's just various ways for you to take it. Sometimes it'll say, take it through FLVS or take it through my district's virtual academy. You may need to choose. We actually take ours through FLVS. Again, I'm not sure why it's not showing up here. I think because we've already registered and gotten into the system. So anyway, you can do this. Go back to courses, say, oh, I'm not so sure about that photography class. If you look over here, your backpack is still empty. You can go up to, I already have a class, so my son does, so he can do up to 5 more. You get a limit of 6. I will tell you that through our experience, we had done 4 core classes and 2 electives when our oldest entered 6th grade, and I will tell you it was a lot. It was actually too much, even for someone who's driven and organized. It was just overwhelming. So we're sticking to the 4 core classes and then an optional elective here and there as our students, every child's different, as they're able. So you go in here and you do all this. Once you're done, you will kind of check out, if you will, and confirm all your courses. After that, if you are with a private school, your private director will need to approve those classes based on your paperwork with your private school. They need to approve it. They're called your guidance counselor. If you're with FLVS through your district or county, you will then have your guidance counselor with FLVS do the same thing, approve for those courses. Then in the dashboard, you will see a course become available as you get an assignment for a teacher. So again, it does take a lot of time. You can sign up today. It doesn't mean it's going to pop up tomorrow and be ready for you. So please allow yourself some time. I hope this video was helpful, informative in some way, shape, or form. Again, my name is Jackie. I'm just a fellow mom who likes to help others because it can get confusing and feel lonely at times. You know, being in virtual school, we're just kind of divided by this the space and physical space. So let's not use that as an excuse or a reason to give up. Let's help each other out. I'm here. If you have any questions on any other thing, let me know. Again, I have 4 students in the Flex system. 2 of them next year will be in middle school and 2 are in elementary. And then I'm very familiar with the private option if you have questions there. I really personally do not care which option you choose. It is just important that you pick what works for your family. So please know that, again, I'm not pro or con state testing. I'm not pro or con private or district. I'm not pro or con FLVS Flex or full-time. It is just great for us to support each other and say, hey, look, there's options. Pick what works for you. Again, my name's Jackie. Like or share this video and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Again, have a great summer and thanks for being here.